So we are down in the Red River Gorge, and we're getting ready to stock rainbow trout here specifically today in the Chimney Top Creek. A couple weeks ago, we backpacked trout into Swift Camp Creek, and then we also stocked them into East Fork, Indian, and Middle Fork Red River. We do that because really there's no easier way to get them down in the creek. You know, these fish need to be in water the whole time. We can't drive the truck right down to the creek, so putting them in a bag with water and hiking them down is the next best option. The journey of these fish really starts at Wolf Creek National Fish Hatchery. They're our federal partners in this. They raise the fish, and what happens in this particular instance today is a couple of guys out of my office drove from Moorhead all the way down to Wolf Creek Dam, picked up these fish, and now they're bringing them all the way back to Red River Gorge. When they get up here, we're going to look at the data, see the number of fish in a pound of fish. And that kind of tells us how many fish we need to put in a bag. We count those out into a bucket. We put it into a plastic bag, pump pure oxygen in that plastic bag, seal it off with some castration bands, which prevents any air from getting in and hopefully any air or water from escaping. They're put on your back, and then from there, the clock is ticking. We got to get them down to the stream as quick as we can and got to get them out into the water as quick as we can. These backpacking trips are fun for a lot of folks. You know, we get a lot of folks from the department, volunteers from different hunting and angling groups, community colleges, that sort of stuff that come out and help us because it's a unique opportunity where you get to put fish on your back and hike them down and release them into streams. And in the past, we've gotten with different state agencies like Department of Juvenile Justice has brought kids out to do this before, angling groups like Bluegrass Trout Unlimited. Today here at Chimney Top, we have one of the community colleges is coming out, and then also the backcountry hunters and anglers are coming out to help us today. Really, without the help of the volunteers, we can't do this. You know, we just don't have enough staff in my office especially to handle stocking these several hundred fish we're about to stock today.
I've been fly fishing since I was 18 years old. My interests have always revolved around being outside in nature, and it's wonderful to fish. It's even more wonderful to get into the backcountry a bit and be able to have an experience alone in the water. Kentucky Afield had done a program several years back about the few streams in the state that require hiking the fish in. So for the last several years, I've been trying to get on board and meet with the volunteers and find a chance to pack in fish myself. It's a really neat experience, and I certainly hope to do it again. I think I'll just keep popping the events on my calendar and come whenever I can.
From there, those fish, because they've been raised their whole lives at Wolf Creek Hatchery, they naturally are schooling up together, and they just kind of stay together in this big mass for a little while. But slowly through the course of the rest of today and definitely into tomorrow, they'll split up and kind of get out on their own and start adapting to that wild diet. Why put all this effort in? For those adventure anglers. These aren't your normal pull up, walk 10 steps, cast a line in. You got to put some effort in. You got to hike down to these streams. You got to do some research. You got to be quiet. The reward for your effort is not only just the fish, but just the beauty of what surrounds us. These are unique opportunities, not necessarily just for us in the Northeast District, but unique across the state. You know, there's only one Red River Gorge, and there's only a handful of these streams that we stock. It's an opportunity for us to, reach another group of our constituents as far as anglers go.